Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm G&G and this is episode 80 of the University Challenge. Today we'll be doing a league game against Galway as we try to move closer towards winning the title, and then we'll be playing our first ever Champions League proper game away in the Czech Republic against Bohemians. So that is a massive moment for this club, playing our first game in the Champions League proper. Before we get into the action though, one game to catch up on. We played Cove Ramblers in the Cup, the FAI Cup. We put out a rotated 11 after our European exploits and really struggled in this game. Went 1-0 down on the hour mark. Just got an equaliser in injury time through Casey McAteer. Went to penalties. David Kiley, who was in goal, saved 2 penalties. Matthew Keogh missed the chance to win it for us, but then Kiley saved another penalty and Cameron Ledwich finished that home for a win on penalties. And we have been drawn in the quarter-final of the Cup away to Cork City. So still trying to retain that cup, still in it at the quarter-final stage. So that's all caught up on since the last episode. Let's get to the lineup for today's first game against Galway United. So here we are on the day of the game against Galway United away. We've made a few changes, resting a few players ahead of the Champions League game, which is a bit mad to say for us, but going to change the team, just resting a few important players for this game against Galway. With the lead at the top of the table, we can take advantage of that. So the changes are that our midfield three has completely changed, with Siklich, Steedman and Trevitt playing in there. Casey McAteer on the right instead of Conor McGlennon, and Cameron Ledwich in at centre back ahead of Nico Jones. So the team in full is Pickernell in goals, Nielsen, Lamb, Ledwich and Andy Appin. Midfield of Siklich, Steedman and Trevitt. On the wings, McAteer and Malonga. Up front, Tommy Lonigan. So taking on Galway, who are currently bottom of the league but have just appointed a new manager today, so this is his first game, so expecting a new manager bounce from them, so it won't be easy. Hopefully we can take 3 points. On the way here in Galway for this game, important 3 points it will be to move us closer to the title. Galway battling for points to try and stay up. Early highlight here after 2 minutes as they have a free kick on the edge of the box. Wilson to take it for them and he goes for goal. And just about goes over, brushes the top of the net as it goes over, so we get away with one there slightly, but hopefully we can perform well here. The changes hopefully won't affect us too much and we'll come away with 3 important away points. But another highlight here as Galway have the ball right in the corner and they pass it around and look to go back all the way to their centre back. He plays a long crossfield ball which Andy Appin heads clear. Malonga should get to that, he does, but he just heads it for some reason. And now Galway have possession back, they go over the top. Ledwich cuts it out and volleys it away. Why are we not taking the ball down and taking possession? I don't know, but Galway are building on the attack. Nielsen gets a header in there, heads it back to Pickernell, and that will end that spell of pressure from Galway, and hopefully we can build our own here. Pickernell looking for someone to give the ball to, and he's been forced to go long, and he goes long towards Lonigan, who takes it down and is through. Lonigan plays through McAteer now. Casey McAteer back to Nielsen, he's got a lot of space, picks out Steedman to Malonga, back to Andy Appin. Why did he not take a shot? Andy Appin takes a shot, what a goal! Oh, brilliant from the left back. He does a bit of Irish dancing to celebrate. That is a brilliant goal from our left back, Andy Appin. Good build up play here. Nielsen into Steedman, why didn't he take a shot there? Malonga back to Andy Appin, and he was the one that took the shot, fires it past the Galway goalkeeper, and after 5 minutes here we're 1-0 up. Instant highlight here from the kickoff after that goal as Galway look to build an attack to hit us straight back, but we intercept with Casey McAteer. Ryan Trevitt back to McAteer, down to Nielsen, and he will play a ball through to Ryan Trevitt, who continued his run, cross to Lonigan, heads it, does he? No, volley. Good finish from Tommy Lonigan there. He actually tried to head it I think and got it completely wrong, but then struck it on the volley, and we're 2-0 up after 6 minutes here. Good play here, Nielsen. Brilliant ball to pick out Ryan Trevitt, who continued his run forward. He crossed it, yeah, Tommy Lonigan tried to head it, made a mess of it, but then volleyed home to put us 2-0 up here in Galway after just 6 minutes. Free kick for us here, Lamb to take it down to Nielsen, and the right back picks out Casey McAteer, who's forced to cut back and goes to Nielsen into Trevitt. Good play here, back to Lamb, and we retain possession as we cross to our other centre back Ledwich into Andy Appin. He goes back to Ledwich, passing the ball around nicely. Steedman into Trevitt, he has a bit of space here, tries to pick out Malonga, but it's a poor pass from Trevitt. That's one of the reasons he's actually dropped out of the team, is his passing has been pretty poor this season. but luckily we intercept the ball back here, and Lamb plays it quickly towards Malonga, who gets onto that ball. Here is Malonga. Can he get a cross in? He can. Towards Lanigan. Hits it straight at the keeper. He was offside anyway though. Tommy Lanigan, chance was missed to hit it straight at the keeper, but he was offside. 25 minutes gone here in Galway, and we're 2-0 up. Half time here in Galway, and 2-0 up after those early goals. 2 goals inside a minute for us from Andy Appin and Tommy Lanigan, putting us 2-0 up, and we've dominated the game since. They haven't had a shot on target yet. We've dominated possession, and a good first half performance from us here away in Galway. Let's hope we can continue it in the second half. Back on the way here in Galway, 2-0 up and moving towards a big 3 points that will edge us closer to the title, as Ryan Trevor takes a corner or a free kick towards McAteer at the far post, and he heads it just over off the crossbar. Good chance created very early in this second half, but we don't take it. As I was saying, 3 points that move us closer to the title. And here come Galway though, looking to get back in this game. They desperately need points to try and stay up in this division. And here comes Malonga on the counter-attack, bringing it forward. Malonga picks out McAteer. Good ball, McAteer, can he cross it? He can. Lonigan finishes this time. And we are 3-0 up here in Galway. A double for Tommy Lonigan. And that's a huge moment. That does wrap up the 3 points here, I'd say. And we can start thinking of substitutions ahead of the Champions League game. Malonga here with a good run. Picked out Casey McAteer. And nice squared it to Lonigan. And no problems this time for him to finish at home. And we are now 3-0 up here in Galway with 48 minutes gone. Goal kick for us here, Pickinell to take, and he goes long towards Casey McAteer, who has switched on to the left wing now as Galway come forward, and that is intercepted. Sicklish doesn't get a great clearance there, and McAteer though intercepts again. Here's Lonigan, and now we try to bring people forward. Sicklish has lots of options. Here's Casey McAteer, plays through Daniel Steedman, and he doesn't finish, but Ryan Trevitt will, and we go 4-0 up here on the counter attack. A great finish there. Steedman, original effort was saved. Sicklich here, good ball to pick out Casey McAteer. He played in Daniel Steedman, and his shot was originally blocked by the keeper, but Ryan Trevitt was following on, and he finishes home. And with 52 minutes gone off this game, we are 4-0 up. Nico Jones, who has come off the bench here to take a free kick into George Gittow, another substitute, and Ryan Trevitt loses the ball there. Galway play it back to their keeper and then go long. Cameron Ledwich heads that down to Matthew Keogh, who's come on to play in midfield for the remainder of the second half. Just a minute remaining now, 4-0 up and going towards another 3 points, and the unbeaten league season continues for us. Galway bringing it forward, ball over the top. Gittow doesn't read that at all. This could be a consolation coming for Galway, and it is. Poor defending there from George Gittow, completely caught out under that ball, and Galway have a goal back in this game. A bit too late for them to do anything about it. McCarthy here with a long ball. Gittow completely lost under it, and their man Fitzhugh just finishes easily past Pickernell. And as we approach injury time at the end of this game, Galway have a consolation goal and 4 minutes of injury time. 4-1 up here. If we look at other games that are being played at the moment, Derry City have been beaten 2-0 by St Pat's. St Pat's move up to second, but we are going to be 17 points clear of St Pat's with 2 games in hand, and it's just a matter of when we lift this title league this season. And huge performances like this, the only challenge now is, can we go unbeaten for a whole season in the league? Getting very close to it now, but the game here is over. Final whistle in Galway. We win 4-1 here, and as I said, we move to 17 points clear of St Pat's in the league. So that's the league action done for today. Let's get to our first ever Champions League proper match. So here we are on a historic night for UCD, our first main stage Champions League game away to Bohemians of the Czech Republic. And we're going with the same 11 who got us through this far against Slovan Bratislava. So that team in full is Pickernell in goals, back 4 of Nielsen, Lamb, Jones and Andy Appin, midfield Sloggett, Barres and Freeseye, Malonga and McGlennon on the wings, and Tommy Lonigan up front. Rhys Evans is back in training, but this game has come too soon for him, so it's Lonigan up front for his Champions League debut. So this is, on paper, the easiest game we have in the Champions League, but I still expect it to be a very tough test in the Czech Republic. So let's get to kickoff. So here we are in the Czech Republic for this game. Don't usually show the intro, but this is such a historic night for us, that being in the Champions League proper for the first time. There's our team, the lineup who will all make history here for UCD. It's been such a brilliant journey to get this far. Didn't think we'd ever get here, but we are in the Champions League proper. coming out onto the pitch for the first time as a Champions League team, and it would be a massive statement if we could even win here tonight to get our first ever win in the main stage of this competition. But it's going to be a real challenge away here in the Czech Republic. They will have targeted this as a win as well, and we are on the way here in the Czech Republic against Bohemians. Bohemians, a familiar opponent, but not this one. This is the Czech Republic Bohemians, who, like us, have made it this far to the Champions League, will want to make an impression, and have an early cross from a free kick here to the far post, and they're ahead early on here. Oh, nightmare start for us, just 4 minutes into our Champions League debut, and we are behind. Bad defending there from that free kick, was across into the far post. I'm not sure who was beaten in the air. I think it was Lamb, and they head home past Pickernell. And with just 4 minutes gone here, we're 1-0 down, but we do have a kick-off highlight. Barres here picking out Andy Appin, who on the ball, Jones brings it forward to Barres. He gets torn and plays the ball to Malonga, who has been loving Champions League football recently. Now he gets to the byline, can he get across? Picks out Barres, he strikes it, oh, just over. That was almost an instant reply from us. Good build-up play, but we don't score, and with 5 minutes gone, we are 1-0 down. Throw in for us here, Andy Appin to take. 13 minutes gone of this game as we try and get back into it. Andy Appin with the cross to the far post. McGlennon heads it, hits the crossbar. Oh, it comes, great chance created there. Conor McGlennon with the header, hits the crossbar and goes out for a goal kick. That's a good chance created. Good to see us creating that sort of chance early on here. 15 minutes gone, still 1-0 to them. Bohemians on the ball here, passing it around at the back. We've had to make a substitution. Malonga has gone off injured. Trevitt has come on with Freezeye moving onto the left wing as Bohemians pass the ball around and play a ball over the top into a bit of space, and they get across here. Oh, 2-0. Oh, that's terrible defending from us, and it is showing a bit of a naivety at this level. Maybe not the start to our Champions League adventure. Oh, 25 minutes gone, 2-0 down, player off injured. Really has been a nightmare here in the Czech Republic. Ball over the top, and then he just gets across in so easily for a tap in past Pickernell. And with 25 minutes gone, we are 2-0 down. Corner kick for us here. Barres to take it, aims it at the far post towards Jones, but he doesn't get there. Trevitt picks up the second ball though. Can he get a shot away? Can, fires it just over. Great attempt from Ryan Trevitt there, but sadly it's another attempt that goes over. And with 38 minutes gone, we stay 2-0 down. Bohemians here though with a free kick as they look. Oh, they played it short. Quick free kick there. They've caught us out. Goes to the shot. Oh, tried to bend it in, but it goes over thankfully. 3-0 would have been game over completely for us. But with 39 minutes gone, it's 2-0 to Bohemians. Bohemians picking up the ball at the back and go back to their goalkeeper, who goes long with it and picks out their man. Can we get an interception here? We can't as they pass through us again. He's through one-on-one. Oh, good defending there from, I believe it was Sloggett getting back to make that tackle that denies them going 3-0 up. They do have the corner though, and we need to defend this. Coming up to half time, we're in injury time. We need to defend this and get away with a 2-0 and try and regroup, but they pick up the ball on the edge of the box. Can we push out? And we end off highlight thankfully as we are in 3 minutes of injury time. It's been a really poor first half for us, even though we've dominated possession and had lots of shots. We're 2-0 down. Malonga's gone off injured. Hopefully that's not a bad one. He was in such good form. But the half-time whistle goes here in the Czech Republic, and at half-time we're 2-0 down. Back on the way here in the Czech Republic, 2-0 down from that first half. It's a first half where, strangely enough, we've dominated possession, created shots, but been cut open twice, and they've took their chances. And hopefully we can do the same in the second half. We need to get an early goal, hopefully, to get us back into this game, and a chance of at least taking a point here in this first game of the league phase. 50 minutes gone, it's 2-0 to Bohemians. Free kick for us here. Barres to take it, goes for goal. Oh, their keeper parried it back, and Ryan Trevitt almost had an open goal to tap it into, but their keeper just reacted in time, and we were nearly back in this game. But sadly, with another free kick here though. I was going to say sadly, it's still 2-0, but McLennan heads it just over. Oh, another chance created. We are creating chances in this game, but sadly we're not taking them. 54 minutes gone, it stays 2-0. Free kick for us here on the halfway line. Barres hitting in towards the box, but no one there for us. Freezeye gets onto the second ball to head it down towards Jones, and he picks out Siklich, who's come off the bench. Barres back to Cameron Ledwich, another substitution. Casper Nielsen in a bit of space here, plays it to Trevitt. Nielsen, Trevitt. Oh, we can't get Nolan, who's come on too. Nielsen with Nolan, Dennis Nolan, can he cross it? Oh, Cian Murphy's there. Yes, we got a goal. First Champions League goal, and it's Cian Murphy. who heads it home, and now we are back in this game. 15 minutes to go, it's 2-1, and we are definitely alive in this game. Passing around here, Trevor and Nielsen were passing around, getting nowhere. Eventually Dennis Nolan came in, played a 1-2 with Nielsen, gets the cross in. Murphy off the bench for Tommy Lonigan, beats the keeper to it, and now with 15 minutes remaining, it's 2-1. Instant kick-off highlight here. This could be one of a few things. Hopefully it's us about to go 2-2, but it could be them about to kill this game off completely and end any chance of the comeback. But Cian Murphy intercepts. Siklich to Barres, back to Jones. We're in possession here. Barres gets turned, can he? No, he has to go back to Jones, into Siklich. Now Barres has a bit of space to pick out Cameron Ledwich, who's getting forward. Plays it over the top towards Freeze-Eye. He gets the header onto it. Trevor heads it towards goal. Oh, hits the post. Oh, he was offside anyway. Cian Murphy was offside, it wasn't Trevor. That's a bit of disappointment, but 13 minutes left. It's 2-1 into 4 minutes of injury time here. A minute of it nearly gone already. Doesn't look like we're going to get the equaliser. Disappointment for us on our first game here in the league phase, although we do have a highlight here, but it's a throw in for Bohemians well into our half. Can we win the ball back and counter them? Cross comes in, Lamb heads it clear. Dennis Nolan heads it further away, but they pick up the ball. They play it through, take the shot. It's blocked, is it? No, it just goes over. And that is a chance gone a begging for Bohemians. Can we get the ball down now and kick it long? Pickernell, everyone pushing forward. We're inside the final 40 seconds of this game. Pickernell goes long with it towards Cian Murphy, who's up there. Can he win the header? He can't. And it is a free kick to Bohemians, and that ends any chance of us getting a goal because they will waste the time out here. Oh, disappointing. We're so happy to be in this group stage, but it doesn't stop us wanting to win games, or at least get a point on the road here. But Bohemians took their chances when they came, and that is the final whistle. It's a defeat for us in our first league phase game of the Champions League. Disappointing, but we will hopefully build from here in the remaining Champions League fixtures. So there we go, our Champions League campaign is underway with a defeat in the Czech Republic, and as you can see that puts us in 30th position in the league phase at the moment. Still well in with a chance of making it through to the next round by getting into that top 24, but lots of tough games to come now. We are of course delighted to be here in this league phase, but we want to make an impression in it and hopefully get some points on the board. So in terms of the next episode, we will definitely come back for the next Champions League game, which is away in Croatia against Dynamo Zagreb, and we will either come back for the league game against Shelbourne, if that's one that will give us the title, or the game after it, which is away against Derry, which would definitely seal the title, I would say. So it's going to be a league game with the Dynamo Zagreb Champions League game, just depending on which one helps us seal the title. If you did enjoy today's episode, please drop it a like. It'll really help the video to be seen more, and for more people to join us on this journey with UCD. If you want to join us, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and you won't miss any videos that way. Videos are posted Monday to Friday 6 PM Irish time, and if you subscribe you won't miss any of them. And if you want to catch up on anything we've already done, there is a playlist on the channel, and it does appear on the screen at the end of this video. So on to the next video, when we will take on Dynamo Zagreb in the Champions League and do a league game as well. Please take it easy.